Australia's education system. A tale of two schools, funding disparities, and the pursuit of excellence. The Australian education landscape is a complex tapestry woven with threads of excellence, aspiration, and stark inequities. While the nation prides itself on its commitment to providing quality education, a closer look reveals a system significantly shaped by funding disparities, creating a chasm between the haves and the have-nots. This divide is most acutely felt when examining the financial burden placed on parents, particularly at selective and independent schools. According to data released by the National Education and Curriculum Authority, the average parental contribution across various schools stands at a substantial $1,800 per student. This figure, however, masks a dramatic range in funding realities, highlighting the inherent inequalities within the system. The sheer variation in funding underscores a fundamental issue: the degree to which a child's educational opportunities are determined not solely by merit or potential, but by the financial capacity of their parents. At the apex of this financial hierarchy sits the Conservatorium High School, a prestigious specialist music high school in Sydney. In 2023 alone, this institution commanded an average of $5,928 per student, a figure significantly exceeding the national average. This substantial difference is largely attributable to the intensive instrumental tuition offered, a service that adds considerable cost but also undeniably elevates the educational experience. The Conservatorium's success highlights the impact of targeted funding and specialized programs on achieving exceptional results, but also raises questions about access for students from less privileged backgrounds who may lack the financial means to benefit from such opportunities. New South Wales, NSW, compared to other Australian states, boasts the highest concentration of selective high schools, 42 institutions dedicated to nurturing high potential and gifted students. While this signifies a commitment to identifying and fostering talent, it simultaneously exacerbates the existing financial divide. These selective schools, often offering unparalleled academic resources and opportunities, naturally attract significant parental investment. Research published in The Conversation paints a more nuanced picture of independent school funding across NSW. While the average annual tuition fee hovers around $15,000, a significant 12% of these schools charged less than $5,000 per student in 2024. This disparity indicates a spectrum of affordability within the independent sector, reflecting the diverse range of schools and their individual operational models. However, even the lower end of this spectrum remains beyond the reach of many families, highlighting the continuing financial barrier to accessing quality education. A persistent researcher has consistently documented a considerable gap in fees between selective entry institutions and their non-selective counterparts. This disparity underscores a systemic issue that demands attention and reform. The observed gap isn't merely a matter of cost. It represents a crucial difference in access to resources, facilities, and specialized programs that significantly impact a student's educational journey and future prospects. The fundamental question arises: how can Australia ensure equitable access to quality education when the financial contributions of parents play such a dominant role? The current system, where public school funding is significantly influenced by parental contributions, inherently perpetuates inequities. As long as this dependency remains, the chasm between those who can afford superior educational opportunities and those who cannot will continue to widen. This isn't merely a matter of fairness. It's a question of national progress and the realization of Australia's potential. The nation's future hinges on ensuring that every student, irrespective of their socioeconomic background, has the chance to reach their full potential. A systemic overhaul of funding models and a more equitable distribution of resources are crucial steps towards creating a truly inclusive and high-quality education system for all Australians. The time for meaningful change is now.